so blastingly over. There we go. There we go. And then I'll put it on multi-stream. Fantastico. Ta-da! There we go. I've got two things going on here at once. Let me move this over. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pardon me as I'm moving you over ever so slightly. This way it's a little bit more together. There we go. Ah, perfect. Hello, darlings. Hello, darlings. How do you do? Thank you so very much. Welcome to the Inner Bathory Salon. I am currently live multiple places. So, I am here on the Clock app. I am also here over, I believe, on Twitch and YouTube. Once I figure out how to add in Instagram, I will be adding them in as well, and I will just do some fantastic multi-streams and whatnot. So, shall we sit? Shall we talk? Hello, my darlings. I will face you downwards just a touch more so that you can actually see the cards as I shuffle. Now, if anybody needs themselves a card read, by all means, do feel free to go to the links in bio. Payment methods are very clearly there. If you need extra types of payment methods, just go down to where it has, like, my little shop area. Those will also be available. Thank you so much, darling. How do you do? Let's see if I... Maybe if I back up ever so slightly. Just ever so slightly. Try not to knock you off because you are hung up on a bunch of cabling. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Don't you just love these eyelashes? Now, I almost went too black. Like, I went black on black, very deep color, and then noticed I could not see my eyelashes at all. So, put a dusting of silver in there instead, and hooked those eyelashes right up. Hello, 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 darlings. Thank you so much for the subscriptions. And if you ever do subscribe, you may ask for a free one-card pull at least once a month. And if you need a card read, it is only $5 per card. And links are in bio. Yes, absolutely, my dear. Hello, Kimchi. I love that name. I absolutely adore that name. That's actually one of my favorite drag queens. And I thought they were absolutely spectacular on this season. I actually found out I have a couple of drag queens that are actually, that are following me. I was ever so pleased by that. $5 per card. So, like, if you just want a one-card pull, it's $5. If you want, like, a full Celtic Cross, it's $50, because 5 times 10. Oh, what is going on with my stream here? Harden as I am. Why have I... Sure. Give me just a second. I'm sorry, I was like... I'm having a complete brain on moderation. Dashboard. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for at all. Or is that? Nope. Can't remember. We'll sort it out later. Aw, thank you so much, darling. Yes. Got them at the $1.25 store of magnetic lashes. Oh, I just had a brilliant idea. Half a second. There we go. Let me see if I can do something. Sorry, fidgeting with a few things here and there. Let's go to my channel directly. Thank you, my darling. Just waiting for somebody to get back, and then I was going to read their cards. Hello, Kimchi. I don't need that right now. Thank you, my darling. Just waiting for somebody to get back, and then I was going to read their cards. Hello, Kimchi. Going to remove that, and then thank you, my darling. Just waiting for somebody to get back. Nope, that's definitely not what I wanted. There we go. Ha! I knew I could moderate. Remove that. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Ha! Handled. There we go. Show chat. Yay! Sorry, I had to get them something figured out real quick. There we go. Okay, perfect. I got those set up now a little bit quicker for reference. Yay! Hello everybody, how do you do today? Cards out for reading. Hello, darling. What's with my lips? Oh! So I've got Witches by Kat Von D as the black lip stain, and then the silver is NYX Modern Dreamer palette. Thank you, darling. Thank you. How is everyone today? So I'm currently live here on the Clock app, as well as over on Twitch and YouTube. I'm trying to make my stream a little bit better, a little bit nicer, a little bit more exciting over there. So I'm working on getting those things done straight away. No. I am simply opening up options, as it were, because we saw what happened recently. And I am trying to grow platform, of course. Hello, darling. Thank you so much. So you can follow me on any of those. If you are in the interactive kind of mood, I would highly recommend Twitch and here. YouTube is slightly less interactive, more just, sit, chill, let it live stream on by. It doesn't really have too many interactive features per se. Now, is Kimchi back, or is Kimchi still stepped away? No, I was mindless shuffle. Hello, darling. How do we do? I'm in a bathroom. Witch, vampire, tarot card reader, eccentric hedonist. So many things. Thank you for the likes, loves, shares, and follows. Oh, thank you, my darling. Thank you so ever so much. I do appreciate that. I truly do. I know exactly which bill that'll be going to as well. Oh, thank you, darling. Aren't you absolutely delightful today? Thank you so much. No, I hadn't read yet. I was waiting for you, my dear. I knew that was going to keep popping up. It's being insistent, so I'll have to read it. So, Judgment in Reverse. I so rarely pull a Judgment card. $19.20. So, the universe has been quite clear with you so far, but you've got a bit of a la 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 issue going on. Take your fingers out of your ears and listen. I have this exact same problem, don't worry, my darling. So, the universe is trying to be clear, and it's trying to lead you down a path, and I understand why you are resisting. You don't want to go down that path. You want to go your way, the way you like. but the two are not mutually exclusive. You can follow that path and still have some of what you want. But right now, the universe is trying to steer you away from danger that you don't need to step your feet in. Goodness gracious, children. If you don't listen, you're going to stub your toes. That's just kind of the given. But if you do listen, yeah, if you do listen, it'll be still a close call with danger, but not nearly as close as walking directly into it, you know? It's the difference between walking by a bear trap and walking into a bear trap. Oh, I feel you. I do. I feel every ounce of that. Fear will make us a little bit nervous and shy. But, yeah, don't be afraid. Don't shy away from it. It is a needed thing, my dear. Hello, darlings. Welcome to my stream. I'm multi-streaming, so I will be talking in the round. If anybody needs anything, by all means, let me know. I am reading tarot cards live currently, so if you do a $5 donation, if you're over on the multi-streams, or if you do follow the links in bio, should be easy enough to find me, and I will read cards live for you, as I did with our dear Kimchi over here. But yeah, no, I understand fear. I do understand not wanting to walk into something or do something because you're like, I've never done it before, it's outside my comfort zone. Be mildly uncomfortable. So yes, recently, TikTok decided to give me a little bit of a hammer. And I had to fight them to get my account back. So I've done exactly that. I am diversifying because I was like, oh, someday I'll diversify. Someday I'll diversify. I promise. And then when they did that, I'm like, oh, I really do need to diversify. So that is exactly what we'll be doing. Now, if you simply absolutely adore me, you wish to continue moving me forward in that kind of thing, there are plenty of places for you to find me, subscribe, be cross-platform. That way you will know where I am, even if I'm suddenly not one place. Nope. They kept knocking my content for, oh my, violations, when literally they were not oh my kind of posts. Just absolute mayhem. Which just kind of leans to me that somebody is hate watching and went on a campaign. And of course whoever is apparently running my, you know, the account that goes, oh, okay, we go ahead and put that violation there, doesn't like me either. So either that or their AI is absolute trash, which, you know, it is. So, that. Yes, no, darling. This last little stint where you didn't see me for a bit, that is all Clock App's doing. Don't swing on them, just find me everywhere else. That way you will never get a break from me. As soon as I can, I'll be figuring out how to get Insta also. Wow, that was a bad riffle. I will also be getting Instagram up and running. Hey, Gecko. Hello, darling. How are you? Hello. Let's see. Oh, hello, Oksana. How do you do, my dear? Thank you, darling. You got a fancy job. Oh, my. We do love a fancy job. How fancy is it? Yes, I did. And I have diversified now where I'm going to be streaming through. So I will also be over on the Tube of Views. I will be on Twitch. I will be here, and Insta hopefully very shortly will also be combined in with that. I'm doing quite well. Thank you so much for asking, Oksana. That's from my multi-stream. Currently just shuffling cards. I do happen to read tarot, so, and I only do so live. So if somebody comes sliding into your DMs going, no, I only do it live. Only do it live. That way you don't get nabbed by scammers. But yes, I will be putting all of my live streams over onto the Tube of Views as well. So, what is everybody up to today? Do tell, do tell. Sure, you can go ahead and ask a question. Absolutely, my dear. For those who do not know, I do love to answer questions. You can ask practically anything as long as you are polite and civil about it. We're good to go. I will ask and answer darn near anything. And if I'm truly uncomfortable with something, I will also politely inform you as to why I might not answer in the way you expect. Thank you, darling. Yes, so it's only $5 per card. You can follow the links in Lio, or if you're one of my subscribers, you get a free 1-card pull each month. Yay, done with work. I love it. I have no idea, my darling. I have no idea. That's a yes-no question, and that is antithetical to a lot of what tarot does. But if you wish for me to pull a card directly, it's a $5 donation. I believe I have links to payment methods. If not, Cash App should be there. I gotta double check to make sure that I have all of my... Just realized I need to double check to see if I have all of my links, all of the different places. But yes, also, when it comes to love and relationships, communicate with your partner. That's the first thing to do, and if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. You should know, you should feel it. Don't go chasing something that is not meant to be. Oh, sorry, darling. Yes, absolutely, darling. Hello. If it feels like tuberculosis, it's probably tuberculosis. Yeah, sound. That is an incredibly sound. Yes. Hello. Ooh, no. I hate being sick, especially on a weekend. I hate being sick. Absolutely delightful. No worries. Yeah, as one of my followers over here said, if it feels like tuberculosis, it's tuberculosis. AKA, if it feels like it's not a good situation, it's probably not a good situation. Honey, if you have a fever of 107, you need to go directly to the emergency room right now. I am not even kidding with you. 107 is not only delirium level, 107 is cook your brain inside your skull level. I am not trying to scare you, but I'm also not shitting with you. That is brain damage level. Yes, for real, for real. Put on a very cold put on a cold compress across your forehead and across your throat and get to the ER. That is not a good level. If nothing else, call 911 and sit yourself in a cool shower. You have to bring down your body temperature. That is bad, bad. Like over 102, over 103, that's danger zone already. Yeah, chills is because your brain can't interpret where your body temperature actually is correctly. So it's like, it's suddenly going, oh no, I'm fine. No, I'm not. I'm fine. No, I'm not. Like, be careful, please. Hello, darling. One of my neighbors got 4 Akita dogs, and the cops are trying to catch. Wow. That's a lot of dogs, but also that's a lot of cops. Yeah, I'm amazed that you're upright at 107, but like no, if it's double check, if it's 107, not like 102. If it's 107, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor now. Yeah, no. Go to the doctor, my please. I rarely suggest anybody put them in possible medical, financial, blah, 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 whatever. For this, I would rather you be alive and talking than thinking that you can do it yourself and finding out you did damage later. Drinking cool water will help to lower your internal temperature quickly. I am worried about what it's going to do to your skull, because brain damage is real, and your brain is so sensitive when it comes to temperature. Hello to my streamers, my viewers. But yeah, I rarely try to break character like that, but yes, when it's that high, please, my darling, please go take care of yourself. Oh yeah, you wanna go, you wanna go in. I had between 103 and 105 fever when I got sepsis. It was bad. It was real bad. I got treatment very quickly, and I was incredibly lucky for that, but yeah, high temperatures are just, whew. Yes, if you would like a reading, the blinks are in Lio. It's only $5 per card. As soon as you pay, I can read them live for you. Just wanted to jump all the way out. Oh. Ace of Wands is new opportunities. Usually with... There's a bit of an attachment. Yes. Opportunities to harness and express one's own will. Three of Pentacles is collaborating with others. So, somebody is looking for a collaboration, apparently, and that hopefully should present itself very shortly. Yeah, get help. Get help now. Stop even talking on here. And I'm not saying that because I'm mad or nothing. Stop talking on here. 911. Get yourself into a cool shower. If you're that overheated, running that kind of fever, you got to get help now. Do not wait. Every minute counts. Okay, good. Yeah. And make sure anybody that comes over to your house, put a face mask on. Have a covering over your mouth, because if this is something like, say, meningitis or anything else that's like virulent, because this reads like virulent. Anything else is virulent, have a cover over your mouth and just say, look, I've got a very high fever. I am not feeling well. This is for your protection. Because, yeah, this is not good. There are some people who can function at higher temperatures, but the longer it goes, the worse the damage is. Hello, darling. I'm doing quite fine. Go, do. Soybean! Soybean! Sorry, multi-stream here. Mm-hmm. Yup. Hello, hello. How do you do? How are you, my viewers? Soybean, I love you to bits and pieces, you unhinged gremlin. I forgot to make enough of a lip on the back side of this tooth that they grip. So these are hanging on like veneers. Hello, darlings. If you have any questions, by all means, do feel free to ask. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, I want to say about, I'll probably be here for at least another hour or so. But roughly 4 o'clock my time, I am probably going to head over to LF. I might actually take a short break to get a little something to eat, of course. But after that, I will go over there and sit and talk and be a digital courtesan for a while. Thank you so much, dear. Magnetic lashes from the $1.25 store. And they work an absolute treat. So far, so good. The remodeling is going well. I have to get my dental insurance back up to date. There was just a bunch of miasma that happened and a bunch of stuff that's just been going on. But we're getting everything kind of resituated and whatnot. So far we're doing good. We still have the temp dentures. I think I'll be going to a different dentist overall for the rest of my treatment. Pardon. Because I don't feel like going back to that dentist after what happened. Thank you, darling. What do I do as a witch? So, I do a lot of tarot card readings when I'm in a good mood and have the energy running through. I also do candle magic, a bit of chaos magic, a bit of gardening here and there. But yes, overall, witch is just a part of who I am. The tarot card reading and the spicy work is a lot of what I do to help to support myself, as I am trying to get up to full financial speed. You can send me gifts here, or you can go directly through the Blinks and Lio. I prefer the Blinks and Lio. It's just, all of it goes to me rather than half of it going to them. And you are much more assured that I will be receiving the fullness of your generosity, as it were, and I do appreciate all of it. Thank you. In fact, thank you again for the person who sent for me a little bit extra so that I could actually get myself some breakfast. I got some lovely specialty donuts that were absolutely fantastic. Lavender and rose and peanut butter and jelly, which was absolutely fantastic. And then a nice brown sugar latte. And I will be more than likely multi-streaming from now on, so this is going to be our background more often than not. Sure. Blinks or Lio, if you hit it up, it should have the first two payment methods are optional, both the Ven or the Ash Caps. figure out which one you would like. It's $5 per card. Once you pay and I see it come through, then I will read your cards live for you on air. Thank you so much. Some people read the left palm usually because this is less people are left-handed, so the lines are worn down usually a little bit less. Mine are about equal, with, funny enough, my palm being darker on this side. So you don't need the left palm, but a lot of people apparently do like reading from the left palm. I just give them both and let them figure it out from there. Hello, darlings. Oh, yes, you're welcome. If anybody needs their subscription card pulled, let me know. So, like, if you do a card reading and you're like, this just really does not resonate with me, that is perfectly fine to not take something that I say. May come out later on, may make more sense later on, but if you're like, I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it, I understand. Sometimes it's just not there. Sorry, rubbing off just a touch of dental glue. But overall, my card reads do tend to be rather spot on, rather intuitive. I give as much detail as I possibly can, but luckily I rarely get names or faces. I am so thankful for that. You have no idea. Hello, darlings. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I'm over on Twitch. The tube of views. I'm also trying to get Instagram set up on the multi-stream so I can be everywhere, everything, everywhere, all at once. And shall we do a quick fit check? Because backside of this thing rode up. Hello, hello, darlings. Right? Don't you absolutely love it? Honestly, I went on Shein yesterday. I wasn't able to, I didn't purchase anything. I held strong because I have a big car thing that I have to do on Monday. So I held off, but I went to Shein, and oh my god, I marked down so many new outfits that I would absolutely adore, and they range from about $6 to about $25. So again, I'm loving Shein because they keep their prices down, and I'm very pleased with it. What's going on with I have no idea what the Maya drama is. What is it? What is a witch in your opinion? A person who is usually more sensitive to the energies around them, whether they be towards deities, nature, chaos, and have a bit more, how do I put this? They have a little bit more push and pull over how those energies go. Certain people are completely headblind. They have no idea. They kind of wander through life. It happens. It's fine. Other people are able to pull threads and manipulate things, sometimes very slightly and softly, sometimes very strongly. But I think it's also very much a spiritual journey, more than anything else. Yes, so if you go to the Blinks in Lio, the tree that has the blinks, the first two methods should be payment methods. You just do $5 per card, and then I should see it more or less pop up on my screen very, very quickly. It gives me the notification. And as soon as I see the payment has come through, I shuffle and we read live on air. I do a free card for subscribers, yes. And somebody just paid for one, yeah? Oh yes, anybody can get a reading. Now what they do with that information is up to them. Aw, thank you, my darling. Thank you so much. Aw. How incredibly kind and wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yes, you're welcome. So yeah, if you want like a 1-card read, that's like $5. If you wanted the full Celtic Cross, that is a 10-card read, so it's $50. Yay, math. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. I know I only have one tooth in because the other one decided didn't want to hang on. It's like a veneer just flapping in the wind. No, I am not religious. I am ex-evangelical Christian. I was evangelical Christian for about 20 years. Got out of that, thankfully. It just did not vibe for me. I am a deeply spiritual person, but again, a lot of that spirituality only needs to be for me. It does not need to be on anybody else. It's not up to everybody else to follow my rules. My rules are for me. My religion, my spirituality is for me. It does not need to be for everybody else. Just because I don't do a thing doesn't mean somebody else can't. Just because, you know, say I don't eat crayfish. That's a me thing. Other people can eat crayfish. If my spirituality says I can't eat crayfish, then that is just for me. So, yeah. Mine is for me, but I still do follow, I do follow, like, the religious tenets that I picked up during Christianity, so do unto others, and yes, I do mean that both ways, do unto others, if others do unto you, you know, treating people nice, try not to be a dick, try to affect the world for good, give back to your community, those are the things that I do. And those are things that are not exclusive to just Christianity. That is usually true across quite a few of the world religions. So, yeah. Hello, many facets of Bassett. Oh, evangelical. So, the evangelicals, there's a lot of proselytizing, which, funny enough, is directly against what the Bible says to do. Trust me, I love getting into it when I am proselytized at. I very much will set boundaries using the Bible. I have no problems taking religion and setting it back on them and going, you're not following your own book. You have no room to talk to anyone else. Go away. But yeah, evangelical, we did a lot of proselytizing. We did house building down in Mexico so that we could then hold church services at people. The more I saw behind the curtain, the less I liked. So I figured out, this does not vibe for me. Organized religion usually as a whole does not vibe for me, but spirituality I find absolutely fine. Hence the reason I can be friends with Christians, as long as they are very loud on how progressive they are. Catholics. Hell, I've got some, well, no, I've got some ex-Mormon friends, I should say. Not ex-friends, ex-Mormons. All manner of witches, agnostics, atheists, Buddhists. Yeah, no. Huh. I didn't realize how diverse my friends group was there for a second. Oh, is it that whole thing? Is it, oh. I have thoughts on that, and I am trying to be polite about it. Because the person who started the bullshit with the BIPOC community, especially the black community, needs to shut every ounce of the fuck up. Because A, not only are they not living in the place that is being highly affected, they are living outside of it. For them to sit there and target Black American communities telling us how to show up and how to be and how to do when we have been shown time and time and time again that we are always fucking showing up, but rarely do we get that same amount of support when we need it. Like, because not only are they harming the Black American community, they are also harming people who are directly in the watermelon land and who are in direct harm's way. And like, them running at the mouth means that they know absolutely nothing about Black activism, especially here in the United States, for the last literally 400 some odd years. So it is incredibly galling that they would even fix their mouth to say shit. Yes, there we go, yeah. So saying very spiritual but don't follow any religion. Yeah. And like, yeah, it's perfectly fine to be spiritual and not follow a religion. It's perfectly fine to follow a religion and only have the rules of your religion apply to you. When you start applying it to everybody, that's a no-go for me. That's a no-go for me. Because just because you have the religion doesn't mean I gotta follow it. Sorry, don't mind me. But yeah, when it comes to pitting communities against each other, it's kind of, I want to phrase this ever so carefully. When it comes to pitting communities against each other, usually the extremists don't have to do the work. They just have to wait for people who are more worried about their comfort, but not ever ready to be uncomfortable for anybody else, that do all the work for the extremists. It's easy to write off an extremist when they talk, because you can hear it. You're like, you're not a person to be trusted with this particular information. Go away. You mean nothing. But when it comes from somebody who's even like mildly affected, all they gotta do is voice that they need their comfort looked after first, while ignoring other people's already given efforts and other people's struggles that they've been going through. Because yeah, I believe the person, or at least the couple of the people who started this whole bullshittery between communities are living in safe places. If this had come directly from, say, as somebody who's in the watermelon land, I still might have a little bit of beef, but I would also understand that they are deeply stressed and there is absolute hell going on around them. So I would understand why they would be so frantic. But that was not a person who was in danger, so for them to fix their mouth and say that my community is not doing enough, when my community can't get solid fucking help and solid fucking allyship when we ask for help, it's like, that is mind-blowingly arrogant. So, yeah. Nice. Okay, I would say I'm a non-denominational Christian and I interpret the Bible how I view it, which is good. And I can at least look at somebody who reads the Bible and interprets much more for themselves as usually somebody who's more open-minded and willing to have discussions, especially about parameters and boundaries. Right. It's like, not only are we both minorities, we are both communities who are under fire quite often from our government and from a majority population. So it's just like, it doesn't make sense to do this kind of shit. And it's like, it just takes one person with one decent-sized platform to undo what could have been years' worth of working towards mending fences and building networks. So, yeah. That part. They never went what we went through, but they got a lot to say. And I'm like, oh, you do not understand. You do not understand the levels of shit that we have been through. Like, can't with her. I cannot with her. I cannot with her. A, she has been so incredibly fucking rude to protesters. She has spit in the face of so many constituents begging her to just be a decent person. She's already told us who she is, and I believe her. She's a top cop. She's an attorney general. She is a person who will glad hand with a country that is committing atrocities. And we have clearly seen it again and again. She will give like half a nod to constituents. Oh yeah, we'll think about that real quick. And then turn around and go, oh yeah, we're supporting this. Yay, go blue and white. And it's like, and for anybody who goes, oh, but once they get in, we'll be able to change them. No, you fucking won't. That's like saying, oh, if I just get into this relationship with this red flag bad boy, I can change them later on. No, you can't. Once you're in the relationship, you have no leverage. None whatsoever. That part. Thank you so much, darlings. Thank you. But it's not our best. It's not our best option. It's not even close to our best option. One option is going to be loud and in your face about how badly that they are not lubing up, and the other adds just a touch of lube. It's the same thing though. They are going to do the same amount of damage. One's just going to be loud about it. One's going to be slightly more quiet about it. And the quiet one has already been chipping away at like our civil liberties, our Bill of Rights, our right to protest. Like, they've already been doing things that are in line with, hand in hand with, the other side that we are so worried about. They are the same shit bird. Our best option is actually not the president. Our best option is local, county, state. You can actually get way more done at those levels. President, flip Congress. Don't worry about the president. Flip Congress. When you can flip Congress to something that is more progressive, that's going to be the people who will actually take the president out of the running when they become problematic, which they're becoming problematic already. So the 25th Amendment can be invoked by Congress. We just need a Congress that will do that. They already technically could get rid of the presidency. They don't have to wait for him. We don't have to wait for Twitler. Biden could do that because he now has the power to do that. Oh yeah, of course they have. Of course they have. Well, and it's not so much that TikTok has done it. It's that AIPAC and particular Dems are, and they are very, 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 very loud about it. Yeah, which is why I'm saying vote local, like city, county, and state. That will actually create a buffer zone, a better buffer zone. Like, we need Gavin Newsom the fuck out of California. The atrocities that he is currently committing, the way he is treating homeless people, and destroying all of their earthly possessions, and then just leaving them out on the street to fend for themselves, exposed to the elements, rather than actually helping them get into shelters, making sure that there's affordable housing and accommodations. Has he touched any of that? No. Has he fucked over the working class in California for the last fucking how many years now? Yeah. We need him the fuck out as of yesterday. And I swear to God, I am not allowed around certain people because I already know I'm a little if I was ever within spitting distance. Is all I gotta say. Because AIPAC, aka the blue and white, are giving them huge sums of money personally. They aren't doing it because they are literally owned by another quote-unquote country, aka an apartheid ethno-state. Gavin Newsom, I would like to spit directly in his face for everything he has done to harm the Californian public, especially the working class. We're not even allies. We're not even allies. We are owned. America is owned by. If you look at the paperwork that these people sign off on, saying that they'll never say anything bad about the blue and white, yeah, that's owned. That's corporate ownership. That is corporate ownership right there. Well, I have been a tutor on a number of occasions, and often, thank you so much for joining the team. Hello, thank you for all the likes, the shares, the gifting, the love, the everything. I do appreciate that. Pardon if I get a little spicy every now and again. I have a lot of vim and vigor on that. But yeah, no. Like, I love talking, I love informing, I like having dialect and conversation. Honestly, that's how you change opinions, is actually having a conversation about things. Because, hey, maybe there's information that was missed. Never take advice from a person who has fangs. You poor thing. Oh yeah, no. I will 1000% agree with you on that. Our options right now are so very limited, and it is so scary. I agree with you 100%. Like, there is no easy anything on this one. There is no easy choice. There is no easy fix. This is going to take a long time to get back to where... Not even get back to. It's going to take a long time for us to get situated in a better way. But, yeah, just... We got to do our best, and more important than anything, we have to build communities. Because communities, mutual aid, mutual support, that kind of stuff, that is going to matter so much. AOC is also, like, she has some good vim and vigor, but, like, she's got a lot of lip service, too, and I think she also may be taking some money from AIPAC, not nearly as much as KH, but I think she may have also. I will double check, though. I need to double check. I like to make sure that I am right. Not only when I'm saying something of this much importance, but like, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Teresa. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like, yeah. Okay, good. Ugh. Well, I can deal with that a little bit more then. Because, you know, lip service is one thing. You can still push. And she has been far more receptive to listening. So, I have better feelings about her. Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm doing a multi-stream, so don't mind if I'm, like, looking back and forth between things. Which method did you use for payment, my dear? Pardon, I was just checking something. Don't mind me. I do this as a keep my hands busy kind of thing, because I don't sit still, perfectly still very well for very long. Really? Hello, everybody. Hello. How do we do? Hopefully well. So let's see, I will be getting off at about 4 o'clock. I mean, neither one of us is actually going to give us another 4 years. Harris supports the, 42 plus cop cities that are going, or that are being slated to be built around the United States, almost one per state. And these cop cities are going to be in the middle of usually minority communities or in nature reserves, sacred places, near reservations, all that kind of stuff, as an intimidation tactic to those surrounding populations. They are going to be trained by IOF soldiers who are war criminals and who already use incredibly hostile and aggressive tactics towards civilian populations who are non-combatants, non-armed. They are going to treat us, our cops, being trained by the IOF, are going to treat us the exact same as the watermelon people. I am not being hyperbolic. They will treat us with the exact same vitriol as the watermelon people. And we've already seen them doing that too. Can you guys see me? I don't know why it says it's paused, because I should be running. Yes, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I am back. Can you see me moving? Can you see me moving? I know that looks... Okay. I was making sure. I'm sorry. Somebody said that they had sent me a payment, and usually the ash caps will pop up automatically, but sometimes I have to like physically go into one of the apps to make sure that it's functional, and I hadn't seen anything from either one of those, so I was just double checking. So I guess it pauses me ever so briefly when I do that. I keep forgetting that. So how goes, my dear? How goes? Hello, darlings. Do I want to put my boots on early? That becomes my question. Do I want to put my boots on early? It's a good strong cup of coffee. It's solid and everything, but there's something about the taste that I'm just not fond of. I had siblings at one point, but I have cut off all family for the most part. They are no longer important. They are no longer really welcome in my life for any number of reasons. And most of those reasons are they did not respect my boundary lines, and they did not respect me as a person when I kept reiterating where my boundary lines were. And so, hey, welcome, also from California. Where's everybody from? Right. I started cutting out family about 7 years ago. Kept a few of them around. I was like, maybe no, it's getting it's really getting worse. It's really getting worse. You know what? I'm good. And I told them, you can contact me when the parents pass. I will help with paperwork. I will get everything, situated. I will definitely help out with that, but other than that, I don't I don't need this. This does not work for me. It never has. It never has. But, you know, you get it hammered into your head. You know, you always got to give family chance. You always got to give family chance. You always get to... They're family. They're family. I'm like, they ain't done. Like, nah. They might be family, but they're not listening to my boundaries, and I have very, very particular boundaries. I have weirdly loose boundaries on certain things, but, like, other things, I am very... This is my rules. These are my boundary lines. Do not cross. Okay, we're not listening. We're not listening. So, yeah. Yeah, found family is way better. Well, I mean, you know that whole saying, blood, what is it? Blood is thicker than water? There's context to that. Blood of the battlefield is thicker than water of the womb. In other words, you fell out of your mother or parent accidentally. You showed up. There was no rhyme or reason. There was no particular, this is gonna happen, we're gonna bond. Like, no, it's just, you fell out. But people who go through some shit with you, those are your people, because they will stick around. So I'm here on the Clock app. I'm also over here on the Twitch and the Doobs of you. So feel free to, like, find me all over the place. Just in case. Because I don't sit still well. Oh, yeah, that's a hard one. Although, you know, funny enough, when I came out as pan to my friends, I lost some Christian ones, which, no loss there. Honestly, overall, no loss there. But I found a lot of my friends were like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, why was I expecting way more of a fight from, like, way more of you? They're like, we knew you weren't perfectly straight. We knew there was a tilt somewhere. We were just waiting for what? I was like, fair, but fuck you, but fair. And then I came out as gender fluid. And again, I was expecting so much more. I was expecting, like, so much more. Oh my god, really? Are you sure? Like, and they were like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense now. Oh. We knew it was something. We weren't sure what it was, but we knew it was something. This makes more sense now. And I'm like, really? They're like, yes. So which pronouns is it? I'm like, they, them, thank you. It's like, I'm here. I'm like, ooh, how many friends I'm gonna lose today? Oh, none of them. It was one of those. It was like one of when you have like a flamboyantly sparkle straight kind of friend, not just sparkle straight, but like sparkles. Like you're just waiting for the day. You were waiting for the day, and then they finally go, I know that I said that I'm straight and like I'm dating someone, but like I kind of like, and you're like, bitch, we knew. We were waiting for you to know. We were waiting for you to figure it out. We were just, we already got the banner. It, like, the cake is in the freezer. Let us just go grab that. We'll let it thaw out for a little bit and go for it. And you're like, seriously? Seriously? Fine. But yeah, you know, it happens. It happens. You know, if you have to, like, grab one of your besties who you already know is in on it, who already knows and whatnot, and just do it. Just do it. Just say it. Because honestly, the people who don't need to be in your life will make themselves known pretty quickly. You get rid of those. And those who are actually there for the long haul, you know, they stick around. Hello, darling. How do you do? Thank you so much, darling. I absolutely adore these freaking lashes. I need like 1,000 more lashes like this. By the way, who wears them itty bitty ass natural looking lashes? Who? Like, okay, that sounds way more aggressive, but like, are people like just have such dainty thin lashes that those little ones actually show up on their face as something? Because I'm just like, I can't see it when I put the regular ones on. I need something at least this big to give me those big, lovely lovelies. Yeah! Funny enough, I found these at the $1.25 store, and they're magnetic. And I absolutely adore them. Okay. I was just like, I'm like, do I just, like, because I always think of my lashes as being decent but average. And I'm just like, do the little ones work? Because when I put the little ones on, it doesn't do anything for my lash situation. It looks like my regular ass face. And I'm just like, I need the big ones because I want to see these. I want to see these giant angel wings practically flapping me to heaven, you know? Okay, so it's a fullness thing. Got it. Right? And I fucking love big lashes. Like, I love watching drag queens do their art because it is so gorgeous. It is so absolutely lovely to watch them get into face and do makeup and lashes and the whole thing. That, and I mean, I love SWs, and I now am one. And I'm like, yes, I want to be my own person, but also I really love a lot of the intensity of the makeup, and I'm just like, I want it. I want statement lips, and I want, like, the big, flappy lashes. I just, like, if it doesn't look like if I cry, I'm going to look like the newbie on set, then I haven't put on enough eye makeup. Honestly, I just need to refine my skills. Oh no, I've seen Coraline before. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I've actually seen it a couple times. I hadn't seen it in 3D. Yes! Oh my fucking god, yes! Wait. I'm sorry. Me asking for my own edification because you just became my favorite person on a lot of levels. So you do Call of Duty cosplay. Male? Female? I want to make sure that I'm getting your pronouns correct, but also I find that so fucking iconic that you can go from something that is considered so hyper masculine, which would be the Call of Duty fandom, especially the Call of Duty fandom when it comes to cosplayers, but also like to go from something that can be so hyper mask to something that can be so artistically over the top. That is fantastic. I love that. Heck yeah. Yeah, no, Coraline's a masterpiece. Coraline was so well done. And it's so multi-layered, and like the amount of like Easter eggs, the amount of things hidden in the backgrounds is just wild. I love that. I freaking love that. I'm a shapeshifter base. Fucking love that. So there's a person over here on one of my streams who does not only Call of Duty cosplay, but also does drag as well. I fucking love that. Ugh. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, my dear. Hello. Welcome, welcome on in. Hello, my darling. Sorry, making sure that plate is in. Hello, my dear. How are you? Hello, hello. So yes, gifting and tipping, I believe, is everywhere, allowed everywhere, I should say. I'm trying to make sure that every place has a link to be able to find me, all the different places and whatnot. Oh, thank you so much for joining the team. Hello, welcome. I love it. I frickin' love it. Hello, hello. I'm doing a bit of a multi-stream. I'm probably going to be doing more multi-streams, actually. That way I can make sure things are good and up and running. I've got to see if I can... I don't remember if I need to have more people so that I can also add TikTok. But yeah, trying to figure out how to get everything into one place so that we're all on the same page. Hello, darlings. How do you do? Wow, my goodness. 3, 2, 1. Thank you for number 321. Thank you, Kelly and Zaria. Or Zara. Sorry, there we go. Thank you so much for the gifts, the likes, the loves, the everything. I do appreciate this ever so much. If you want to get cards read, your tarot cards read, blinks are in Lyle. Feel free to have at. Thank you so much, Christy. Oh my goodness, you guys are so generous. Thank you. I do appreciate this. I truly, truly do. Welcome to the Innabathory Sanguine Salon. It is a third space. The third space is basically a place where you go to decompress. It can be social, it can be a place where you actually have discussions, or just a place where you just hang out and almost like a speakeasy, just chill and relax. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Christy. Thank you for all the gifts, for all the loves, the likes, the everything. Let me see. Do I edit? Edit? Yes. Resetting goals. Ooh, I've got 30 subscribers. Yay! And if you are a subscriber, you are allowed to ask for a card to be pulled at least once a month. I can pull out a card for you and we can see what's going on. I also do shuffling just to keep myself somewhat stimulated. I need something to fidget with. My hands always kind of need to move if we hadn't noticed by the amount of hand talking that I do. Let's see. So, we've got about half an hour left. Oh, thank you so much, Angie. How do you do? We've got about half an hour left together. So, what would you like to talk about? What would you like to do? Welcome to a salon where we actually get to talk and relax and whatnot. I will be on one of my more spicy platforms later on. Be chilling there, hanging out, just doing the thing. Trying to remember. My brain is slittered away. Tomorrow I am definitely taking off just to do my own thing, decompress and whatnot. But I will be back on Monday. So come find me. It'll be roughly same place, same time. So roughly about 5 o'clock, as always, West Coast time. And from about 5 to 8, roughly. I will be reading cards live. We can be talking. I am looking to do more and expand platforms and whatnot. So you will see this quite a bit more as a multi-stream type thing. So yeah. That. Like if I don't keep parts moving, if I don't fidget, I feel like I'm just gonna vibrate out of my skin. Like something on me has to be fidgeting at almost all times. So tarot cards are a divination. Pardon, my goodness. Still had a little extra latte in my mouth, apparently. So, tarot is a type of divination. It kind of gives you gentle road signs as to what's going on in your life. It is one of the newer ways of divination. Older would be like knuckle bones, scrying, runes, that kind of stuff. Those are old school. The newer is tarot cards, and they are quite fantastic. So they have major and minor arcana, like major events, minor events going on in your life. And they just kind of give you a gentle roadmap of head towards or head away from. They are very flexible, fluid, and it's not like everything is, hard, fast, oh, this is gonna happen. No, you have time to change stuff. You have time to correct course or make gentle adjustments, usually. Yeah, no, so last week, the clock app decided to get feisty with me, and there's a couple of TikToks that I put up explaining what went on, but yeah, basically they gave me a hammer for about 5 days, and I had to fight with them, including fighting with their legal department. So yeah, I am now multi-streaming to a lot of other places now, because what did I sit on? Oh, the buckle. Never mind. So yeah, no, I'm diversifying. I am diversifying because that was so not cool, to say the least. But yes, now I'm doing I've got Twitch, I've got YouTube, I'm trying to get Insta up and running here as well. I may even try to do Twitter on my multi-stream as well. So yeah, I need to be everywhere. But yes, when you see in a battery does tend to have a bit more spice. I can be spicier on certain apps, not on all of them, so it's not always going to be a PG-13 with an 18 and over. But if you need to find those spicier places, there are ways to. Be clever. But yes, I prefer 18 and over no matter what I do. Just because the way I speak, the way I talk, the way I interact is meant for adults. Children are not going to resonate well with me overall, and many of the things I talk about are going to go straight over their heads. So, I like to keep everything as 18 plus as possible for my own particular comfort. If you are a minor and you are on one of my streams, please don't. Please just go. It's nothing against you. I don't dislike you. It is much more, I want you to be safe. I don't want you to be in the presence of aggressive adults who may target you because I have an underreaction to a lot of things, which infuriates certain types of adults. And those certain types of adults will go after people in comment sections, usually people that they think are younger. So that does not fly on my pages. I do not like that. So I try to make sure that minors are out of the way early so that they are not in harm's way. Because, children don't need to have to deal with aggressive adults. It's not kosher. I was evangelical Christian for about 20 years. Never felt anything. Never felt moved, as it were. Didn't hear anything. Didn't feel refreshed. And then one day I happened to walk into like a metaphysical store, and it felt like I had taken a breath of fresh air. Just, oh, this is where I'm meant to be. Holy shit. I felt it. And so started, figuring out from there. I was very attracted to like candles, incense, herbs. So yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, this feels right. This feels right. Oh, this feels really right. Oh, so kind of started from there. And I had to practice very, very quietly because I still lived with evangelical Christian parents. That was a hell. But much more recently, after getting away from family, I was able to actually much more be myself and start practicing. So I am, in some ways, I am deep into my journey. In other ways, I am still going through the journey and like really solidifying what I do, what I feel, my tenets, and all that kind of good stuff. But again, it's always a learning journey. There's no end to it. There's no like, I won the game, I don't have to learn anymore. No, I always gotta learn more. I always have to learn more. That is just my nature. Hello, my darlings. But yes, if anybody has questions, feel free. This is an AMA space, so you can ask me anything. And if I wish to, I will answer with the answer. Or if I feel it is far too personal or something to that effect, I will just go, I'm not comfortable answering that at this time. So, yeah. There is nothing wrong with asking questions. Let me go back. Was there okay. Well, use. Oh yeah, no worries. I do enjoy the penguins. I really, really do. Y'all have really made some fantastic community. Like, yes, I get it. I'm the host, but y'all have made the community. And I really hope that that community spreads to other platforms as well. I know sometimes it's a little bit wishful thinking, but I really do hope that not only that my good, strong penguin community, but like even the ferals. I hope the ethical ferals spread as well, because I do enjoy the mildly unhinged, more than mildly unhinged, honestly. And I appreciate that some people are very vanilla and some people are very spicy, and that both types of people can enjoy me, because I am both types of people. So, what shall we talk about? Because we can talk about all manner of things. Feeling like you have not gotten your flowers or your accolades. King of Swords is particular because of his communication style. Yeah, no shit, I think communication is broken down. Welcome to Mercury retrograde. But the Eight of Wands, getting ready to get the move on. Swift movement. Getting ready to get this shit on the road. Okay. By all means. Get me to 1 million followers. Hey, darling, how do you do? Have I ever done medium? So I am an intuitive. My channel of choice is the cards. They will tell me so much more. Some people just go by just the meaning of the cards. That's usually somebody who's a bit new. Will go by just the meanings of the cards. The cards are just a focus to help you direct where you're going. So, I mean, honestly, maybe I should put in at some of my esoteric shops and see if they need a reader. I wouldn't mind that, actually. Who knows? Who knows? I'll mull that one over. I'll mull that one over. But yeah, like, I don't do the kind of medium work that's like, oh, this person has passed away from, I do not like speaking with people who are not alive. Like, ancestors, the gentle spirits and deities that show up, that's fine. I am not going out of my way to contact somebody's unalive dog or grandmother or anything like that. Because the last thing I need to find out is that Rover used to piss on your shoes every single day because they hated you so much, and Mima cut you out of the will for a reason. Like, nope, I don't need that much information. I don't need that responsibility. At all. At all. Right? And I have to say that only because of the sensors here on the clock app, so yeah. It's like, yay! Oh, Rover did not like you, and Mima was there too. In fact, I think Mima may have pissed in your shoes too. Right. Swear to God, if I could have pushed them down and healed myself, I would have put them in my wheelchair and just shoved. That should have been my final act. Hello, darlings. Hello. How do we do? You know I'm right, though. You know I'm right. So I did get new Blinks and Lio put together. I'm just making sure to look between my streams so that I'm up and running correctly. I will be logging out of here in about 15 minutes roughly, and then about 5 o'clock I will be over on LF? Sorry, sign language, I'm finger spelling. So I am streaming on currently YouTube, Twitch. I'm gonna try and get Twitter and Instagram integrated today. It might take a little bit. Sometimes I have to like verify certain things before they let you, input stream keys and shit. But I'm gonna try and get those integrated as well, and that way we can start doing just multi-platform, because certain people are just more comfortable on certain places. I will always put in there like 18 plus. Anywhere that I can filter for 18 plus, I absolutely will. I also happen to work spicy, and those places you can get smart, you can find them. It's not like uber spicy, but like I recognize it for what it is. And if you're over the age of 18 and you can find your way to those platforms, cool. I will be working out a calendar so that you will also see that. I'm trying to get the calendar function on this one to work so that everybody will know where I'm going to be at what time just by checking the calendar on my Twitch stream. So, yeah. Ooh, actually, give me half a second. I'm going to take a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Pardon me, my darlings. There we go. Thank you, sorry about that. Quick bio break. So let's see. Yes. Hello, Schwag, my little dear kitten. Are you being a bit of a pain in the ass? I swear that riffle worked. So, back on Monday, 5 o'clock PST, Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully the weather will hold itself nice and cool. And we can, again, be multi-streamed and I'm going to try and make sure every place has a link of some variety in case people want their cards read live, or if they wish to donate live, that also works. So. Oh, and I do appreciate that of a kitten. Of a cat, of a grey malkin. I appreciate it. Oh god, I suddenly want a chew toy. Not necessarily jewelry, just a chew toy. I might pick up a new theme over on Twitch. So, once I get financially stable, hopefully sooner rather than later, first thing I need to do is get myself a new computer. Because I really do want to take you guys on some streaming adventures with games. Not just Overwatch, but with some games. Have some fun. Give it like a really good... I want to make a really nice, like a pretty stream. I want mine to be nice and interactive and whatnot. Hello, darling. How you do, Cindy? Yeah, I want a lovely interactive stream that has, like, a lot of punch to it. Ah, thank you, thank you. So anybody else who needs their cards read? I always ask because, you know, I don't want to be rude. Good God, I think I'm going to be doing this style way more. I am honestly really liking the results. I can do a little bit more refinement here and there, but I'm really liking the results. Hello, darlings. How do you do today? Welcome to my stream. We're going off the air in about roughly 10 minutes, but do feel free to stick around, see if you like the vibe. If you do, by all means, feel free to hit that follow or subscribe button. Oh, thank you so much, darling. Y'all, too wonderful. I do adore the compliment. Now, here's the difference. Certain people go, oh my god, you're beautiful. Hey, how you... Like, and those, you know you can pick up on that feeling, like, real quick. Most of us who were raised femme can pick up on that real quick. But I absolutely adore the way you all go about it. Because it's a, you drop the compliment, you let the compliment sit, and then you're on your way. Like, you don't expect the response back. When people expect that response back, I'm like, I know exactly who you are, I know exactly what you are. Pardon as I pop these off, because I need to find my other pair of fangs, because those don't hang on. Those hang on like veneers. I did not make them nearly deep enough. But yes. So, if you feel like getting a free 1-card pull each month, definitely hit that subscribe button. It's only $2.99. If you are over on Twitch, I believe it's like $5.99 for a subscription. I am trying to refine like all the different perks and whatnot that I can offer. Again, it's one of those financial things. When I get the finances, I will be putting way more emotes over there and like getting some really cute packages and whatnot put together. But yeah. Also, if anybody needs art commissions, press-on nail commissions, even spicy stuff, like go to the appropriate platforms, ask me or DM me there, and we can absolutely talk details. I'm open and ready, willing, and able to work, as it were. So yeah, feel free to have at. Here we go. Let's see. I think I'm gonna definitely need to make something to eat. I don't know what though. Do I just want fruit? Don't ask. Like my brain recognizes that I am hungry and that I should eat something. I just don't know what. Oh, I could do a seafood curry and then put that over rice. Oh, hell yeah. Magnetic lashes from the $1.25 store, and like they're like probably some of the buffest, like most flappy that I have found so far. Like I love like just incredibly thick. If they were push brooms, okay? Like I like big lashes. But finding them at a decent price so I can actually fidget with them and see which ones fit the frame of my face and which ones I actually like working with, because I used to wear some of the old school ones that were just heavy as a brick, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm just squinting all day because they're so heavy and my eyes are so tired. But yeah, like no, these are just featherweight light, and oh, I love them. Definitely, it was absolutely wonderful having everybody here. Thank you for coming through. Feel free to join YouTube. I post a lot of my lives there, just the raw footage of my lives there, so you can like have that on as background noise or catch up on what the fuck is going on. I am also over on Twitch. I will be multi-streaming a lot, so feel free to find whatever platform sits well for you by all means. If nothing else, give me follows over there. That would be fantastic. So in case something happens, you will be able to find me elsewhere as well. So, okay, thank you everybody. Thank you so much. I'm going to end just a touch early. I will be going over to one of my 18 and over sites, one of my LF. If you're a very loyal fan of In a Bathory, I would highly suggest looking at the throne room. That tends to have the keys to the kingdom. So yes, and I always prefer 18 and over for everything I do. Not because anything is necessarily more saucy. My sense of humor, the way I conduct myself, the way I talk is just way more conducive for people who are over the age of 18. Under the age of 18, they tend to get really lost, and it is not the vibe for them, and I have no interest in minors, so I keep those separated for a reason as best I can. And if you're a minor, where's your parent? Where's your parent? Because your parent should have put better blocks in your way so that you don't run afoul of this kind of stuff. And I'm the tamest. But also, where's your parent? Because your parent has failed you. And I will have words for them. But yeah. Okay, so I will see you over on LF in an hour. I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick, and then I'm gonna throw the fangs back in. But yes. I can't think of anything else, but if anybody has any other questions, you can always feel free to DM me. If nothing else, I will be back on Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And, you know, it'll be card reading, holding Salon, which is basically holding a third space where everybody can, like, decompress, chill. If people feel like becoming sponsors or, like, sponsoring days out, that kind of stuff, sponsoring reviews and whatnot, feel free to, like, go to coffee or even just message me directly, and we can absolutely work out all kinds of options and whatnot. So, yeah. I'm sorry, who doesn't care about what? Did I miss something in the commentary? Hello. So, Jas, I'm sorry, we don't care. Can you expand this sentence, or did something that you were saying get cut off? Giving them a minute to reply. So, are you going to finish that sentence, or should I assume at this point that you were trying to be rude? Which would be a very interesting way to go about things on here. Okay, so I'm just going to assume that you were just trying to be rude, which, again, weird. Weird that you would do that here. But, penguins, my darlings, what do we do when people are rude like this? Because we already know that's like a novice bait. That's a novice bait. Novice bait. What do we do? Or do we just flipper it down, right? We leave it alone, right? And then what do our mods get to do? Because mods, feel free to handle that as you feel fit. Civility is always key with me. Always. And if you can't be civil, it does not behoove you to speak. Especially not here. Not in this community, and not to me. Why? Because you can be rude. I do not need to allow you in my space if you wish to be as such. So, since I see no apology, and since I see no nuance, we're going to assume that we're just being rude, and we're just going to go ahead and remove you and I from each other's algorithm. No, somebody decided to pop in when I was talking and be rude. And then when I asked them for clarification, because it looks like I may have missed part of a longer sentence because it was just 3 little ass words, they said nothing. So I can only assume that they were trying to be rude, and I went ahead and just separated our algorithms so that we shall not again pass. So, anyways, I'm off and running. I'm gonna go get a little bit of food, drink, whatnot into my system, and then I'll be over on one of my over 18 sites, LF. Find me there. We can have some wonderful conversations, and maybe we can even build a rather interesting story. So, who knows? See you all later, my darlings. Have a lovely, lovely evening, if nothing else, and I'll see you again on Monday.